Chapter 1. Daily Habits. Let's start with sleep. A lazy person sleeps to recharge their full energy. It's a biological reset. A depressed person sleeps to escape reality. But their brain never actually shuts off. They can sleep for 12 hours and wake up even more exhausted. When the alarm rings, the lazy guy stays in bed because the blanket feels good. It's a choice. The depressed guy stays in bed because his brain lacks the dopamine required to physically move his legs. Skipping a shower? The lazy guy does it because it's convenient. For the depressed guy, the process of taking off clothes, standing in water, and drying off takes more mental energy than he has left. A lazy person avoids cooking because they want instant gratification from fast food. A depressed person loses their appetite completely. Chewing food isn't enjoyable anymore. It's just a forced survival task to keep the body from shutting down. A lazy person doesn't fold clothes because it's boring, and they feel zero guilt about it. A depressed person looks at that mess and sees physical proof that they are a failure. They hate the mess, but they are too paralyzed to fix it. Chapter 2. Work and School. Starting a task. The lazy guy pushes his work aside to play a game because he just wants to have fun. The depressed guy actually really wants to do the work. In his head, he's screaming at his body to move, but somehow his hand refuses to pick up the pencil. He wants to do it, but his body is just buffering. A lazy person actually enjoys the downtime. They're relaxing. A depressed person isn't having fun at all. He's just staring at a screen. He's not avoiding work to chill. He's just completely stuck in place. Losing focus. A lazy person gets distracted because something else looks way more entertaining. A depressed person gets distracted because reading one simple sentence feels like trying to read an alien language. Their head feels so heavy, like trying to think through thick mud. When the deadline is inches away, panic actually saves the lazy person. The fear makes them type like crazy and get it done, but panic destroys the depressed person. Instead of making them work faster, the panic just short-circuits their brain and they completely give up. Chapter 3. Social Life. Leaving people on read. A lazy person does it because they just want to be left alone and they feel zero guilt about it. A depressed person leaves you on read because just trying to figure out how to fake a happy text message takes way too much energy. Saying no to plans. A lazy person says no because they don't feel like putting on real clothes and they'd rather stay home. A depressed person says no because they feel like if they go, they'll just ruin the vibe. They truly believe they are nothing but a burden to their friends. When they suddenly disappear from the group, a lazy person vanishes because they're just enjoying a peaceful, quiet life. A depressed person isolates themselves as a form of punishment. They are trapped in a cycle of guilt and feel incredibly alone. When someone asks, "How are you?" a lazy person dodges the deep stuff because they don't want to deal with a heavy conversation. A depressed person literally zips their mouth shut because trying to explain the absolute mess inside their heads just too exhausting to deal with. Chapter 4. Hobbies and Emotions. Quitting a game. A lazy person rage quits a hard game just to switch to an easy one. A depressed person drops the controller because they suddenly can't feel joy anymore. Even their absolute favorite games just feel incredibly boring and gray. Put a lazy person on a beach, and they think they're in heaven. Put a depressed person on a beach, and they're just a depressed person on a beach. You can't take a vacation to escape your own brain. Laziness only applies to the things you don't want to do anyway, but depression comes for everything. It slowly deletes your personality, piece by piece, until absolutely nothing in this world feels worth doing anymore. If your daily life looks like the left side of the screen, congratulations. You just need to stop being lazy. But if your life looks like the right side, stop calling yourself lazy. You are fighting a massive war inside your own head, and that doesn't mean you're weak. Go get some help.